Welcome back to another video from Top Celebrities Gossip Channel. Yes, guys, Selena Gomez posted advice that seems to be directed at Hailey Bieber after her interview with W magazine. Just hours after Hailey Bieber's interview with W magazine, where she placed herself as a victim over something many consider unimportant, Selena Gomez posted a video with a long message that seems like advice to Hailey about being true to herself. Watch 2/3 of the video to understand everything, or watch until the end because I'll show a unique detail from Hailey Bieber's interview that might completely change how you see this situation. First, let's analyze what Hailey said in the interview and then look at Selena Gomez's possible advice and response. Social media personality Hailey Bieber claimed that people don't want to believe that she and her husband Justin Bieber are happy. From day one, people have made me feel so bad about my relationship, she said. Oh, they're breaking up, they hate each other, they're getting divorced. It seems like people don't want to believe we're happy. I used to try to act like it hurt less each time. I tried to think you'd get used to it at some point, that this is what they're going to say and how people are going to be, but I realized it never actually hurts less. Why do people not believe they're happy? The engagement was rushed, just 2 months after Justin ended a nearly 10-year on-again, off-again relationship. This made it seem like an impulsive decision by Justin Bieber. And since then, even after 6 years of marriage, he is often seen unsmiling beside his wife but always smiling with friends. In their pregnancy photos, we see a less enthusiastic and involved Justin Bieber. Even in the photo shoot for this interview, he was replaced by another model. Poor Hailey, such a victim. We who ponder on the internet about Justin's unhappiness are a minority. The fans who support them are far more numerous. Anyone who doesn't believe in their happiness should be unimportant to her, it seems. In my opinion, Hailey wants attention in this victim role because the victim narrative generates a lot of empathy and grows something people used to say Selena Gomez wanted. And another thing, if you are truly happy in a relationship, you don't care what people think. Hailey must be very happy, she got to fulfill all her fan desires about Justin. I'm not so sure, to be fair to Hailey, but she is saving this relationship with her total dedication. Justin seems so tired of life, miserable and unstable, but I think the baby will keep him more stable when born. Do you think she is really a victim of unfair comments, or did she victimize herself in an unimportant situation? Since she has a lot of fan support, is it fair for us to analyze and speculate about Justin's actions that don't seem to show happiness, or is that unfair because it hurts Hailey? We'll soon see the video that Selena Gomez posted as advice, but first, did you notice that Hailey always projected not caring about remarks, but after Selena Gomez said something similar to Time magazine a short time ago, Hailey used the same idea in her latest interview. I asked them, when did you stop caring about what people said? And they all just shoot these phrases at me that kill me. Hailey, to W magazine. I used to try to act like it hurt less each time. I tried to think you'd get used to it at some point, that this is what they're going to say and how people are going to be, but I realized it never actually hurts less. Now she made it clear that she does care about comments, that they don't seem happy, and that Justin is struggling. Selena Gomez posted advice that fits Hailey Bieber after her W magazine interview. Let's see what Selena posted. I would rather be hated for who I truly am than to be adored for someone who I'm not. Love based on a lie is of no worth. I would rather be rejected for being my true self than to be embraced by the false side of me. People don't have to like me, and I won't change how I am to suit other people. What you see is what you get. I've done bad things and made plenty of poor decisions, but I'll always remain true to myself, even though I don't like some of the things I've done. In that moment, it felt like the right thing to do. No matter who you're with or what new friends you make, never change yourself to someone else. What do you think of Selena's opinion? Is she right to take such a position? I really want to know what you think, so leave your comment. I was impressed by the powerful message she shared. Selena spoke about the importance of being authentic and true to oneself, even if it means facing criticism. Does this make you think of Hailey Bieber? In my opinion, Selena's advice seems like a valuable reminder for everyone, including Hailey, about the importance of not changing who we are to please others. Or was it advice for Justin Bieber, who no longer seems the same and seems to follow advice from other people, like pastors? I think it was a bit curious how she posted this on the same day Hailey published the photos from her interview. I was surprised Hailey didn't post her interview the day before, which was Selena's birthday, to try to overshadow Selena's day a little. That seemed like a careful decision on her part to avoid drama. Anyway, she posted the day after. In every interview, Hailey talks about these people who are hateful towards her relationship, as if there isn't a fan base that knows they're happy with the whole internet congratulating her on her pregnancy. What else does Baldwin want? Does she want Selena fans to become Hailey fans and wants to vilify the wrong people? She wants us to buy into her victim narrative. We know who she wants us to see as the villain, but our villain sent a message that, among other things, says she prefers to be hated for who she is rather than be loved for being fake and not true to herself. Another thing Hailey said was that she isn't very close to her family. I had a pretty normal childhood. Obviously, I come from the family I come from, and I always recognized that was different. I'm not very close with my family at this point in my life, because I feel like I'm very independent. I am my own individual now, and I've built my own family. But when I look back at my childhood and how I grew up, I have very good and beautiful memories. Let's go into the Baldwin family. There have been reports of Hailey's uncle, the famous actor Baldwin, who accidentally killed someone on a film set. Hailey's sister, who threw a used tampon at a bartender. Her father, who posts creepy videos with biblical messages with a maniacal look. It seems like he needs psychological help. He's a Christian fanatic who scares rather than conveys peace with his messages, and has been speculated to cheat on his wife. Justin Bieber announced his engagement to Hailey on the day her father's extramarital affair news leaked, to overshadow the story, replacing it with the engagement bombshell in the media. I don't know if it's true, but there was this news with images abroad on the same day of Justin's announcement. With a family like this, I'd also like to keep some distance. But she didn't complain when her dad took her to VIP events because of the last name. He's the reason she met Bieber, so let's not pretend she's above that. Moreover, about the independent claim, Hailey is independent with Justin's money and fame. First, it was the famous singer husband who brought her into the spotlight. Few knew Hailey, even though she was part of the Baldwin family. Now she carries Bieber's baby, but calls herself independent. She makes the Bieber surname her identity, being his wife and now the mother of his child. It was more than expected that she would be extremely relevant. Anyone who married Justin would be relevant and attract success in all areas. One would have to be very incompetent not to achieve this alongside Bieber. So at least half the credit is his. If you've watched this far, you're definitely a true fan, and your opinion is super important to me. Comment below what you think of this whole situation between Selena and Hailey. While Hailey positions herself as a victim, Selena remains firm, defending the idea of being authentic. This shows us different approaches to dealing with public opinion and media pressure. What do you think? Was it a subtle jab? Share your thoughts in the comments. And here's the interview detail I promised to show at the end of the video. Even the journalist highlighted that Hailey has a knack for turning things that already exist into her own invention. Curled up at one end of a leather sofa in the Hollywood studio where she films her YouTube series, Who's in My Bathroom and What's in My Kitchen, Hailey is dressed in a cropped white t-shirt and low-rise black jeans that cradle her exposed belly, as if expressly designed for maternity use. The outfit isn't actually intended for pregnant women, but Hailey has a knack for making any trend look like her invention. What do you think of this situation? Do you agree with Selena's advice? Let me know in the comments. Kindly like and share this video if you enjoyed the analysis. Thank you. See you next time.